Welcome to Worth of Coins. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of Canadian numismatic history, the 1 cent coin minted in 2003. Although it might seem small and unassuming, this coin tells a compelling story about Canada's past and its currency. So, let's take a deep dive into its history, design, value, and what makes it a noteworthy collectible. The 1 cent coin, commonly known as the penny, has been an integral part of Canadian currency since 1858. Over its long history, the penny has gone through various designs and changes, reflecting the times and values of the country. The 2003 1 cent coin is a part of this storied tradition. To appreciate the 2003 coin fully, we need to look back at its predecessors. The Canadian penny has undergone several design iterations since its introduction. Initially, the coin featured a variety of designs, including the iconic beaver and the Indian head. By the 1930s, the maple leaf design was introduced, symbolizing Canada's rich natural resources and its strong national identity. The 2003 1 cent coin features the well-known maple leaf design on its reverse side, which was first introduced in 1937. This design showcases a single, detailed maple leaf, a symbol deeply ingrained in Canadian culture and history. The obverse side of the coin displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt, which has been widely recognized for its respectful and dignified portrayal of the monarch. Susanna Blunt's portrait of Queen Elizabeth II was first introduced in 1989 and is renowned for its realistic and approachable depiction of the Queen. This design was chosen to reflect the Queen's long reign and enduring connection to the people of Canada. The Royal Canadian Mint, established in 1908, is responsible for producing Canadian coins, including the 2003 1 cent piece. By the early 2000s, the Mint was producing millions of pennies each year, with the 2003 coin being part of a significant mintage run. The production of this coin reflects a time when the penny was still a common and necessary part of everyday transactions in Canada. In 2003, the Royal Canadian Mint produced approximately 538 million 1 cent coins. This high mintage means that the 2003 penny is relatively common and widely circulated. However, its value as a collectible can vary depending on its condition. While the face value of the 2003 1 cent coin is, of course, just 1 cent, its value to collectors can differ. In general, a circulated 2003 penny is worth close to its face value. However, coins in uncirculated or mint condition can be worth more. A 2003 penny in mint condition might be valued between $1 and $5. Coins that are exceptionally well preserved or part of special collections might command even higher prices. It's also important to note that the 1 cent coin was discontinued by the Royal Canadian Mint in 2012. The decision to cease production was driven by the rising costs of minting pennies and a decline in their usage. Although the coin remains legal tender, its circulation has significantly decreased since then. The 2003 1 cent coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a relic of a time when pennies were still an integral part of Canadian commerce. Its design, featuring the maple leaf and the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, connects it to a larger narrative of Canadian identity and history. In conclusion, while the 2003 Canadian 1 cent coin might seem modest, it holds significant historical and numismatic value. It represents a transitional period in Canadian currency and offers a tangible connection to the past. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about Canadian coins, the 2003 penny is a fascinating piece of Canada's monetary history. Thank you for joining us in exploring the 2003 Canadian 1 cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Worth of Coins, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. Feel free to share your thoughts and any questions you have about this coin in the comments below. Until next time, keep discovering the stories behind the coins you come across. Next, we delve into the fascinating world of numismatics. Today, we're exploring a small but significant piece of Canadian history, the 1 cent coin minted in 2005. While it might seem unremarkable at first glance, this coin holds a unique place in the story of Canadian currency. So, let's take a closer look at its history, value, and significance. First, let's discuss the history of the Canadian 1-cent coin. The 1-cent coin, often referred to as the penny, has been a staple of Canadian currency for more than a century. Introduced in 1858, the coin has undergone numerous design changes and has been minted in various styles over the years. The 2005 1-cent coin is part of a series of coins that featured a design with Queen Elizabeth II, marking the end of an era for this denomination. The 1-cent coin was minted in various designs throughout its history, with the 2005 coin being one of the last to feature the familiar maple leaf design on the reverse side. The 2005 Canadian 1-cent coin features a detailed image of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. This portrait was designed by Susanna Blunt and has been widely recognized as one of the most respected depictions of the Queen. The reverse side of the coin showcases a detailed maple leaf, symbolizing Canada's rich natural heritage. Now, let's delve into the significance of this coin. The 2005 1-cent coin was minted during a period of transition for Canadian currency. By the time this coin was released, there was growing discussion about the practicality and cost of maintaining the 1-cent coin in circulation. In fact, by 2012, the Royal Canadian Mint had officially discontinued the production of the penny, citing rising production costs and a decrease in its usage. The discontinuation of the penny was a significant moment in Canadian history. Although the coin was still legal tender after 2012, its production ceased, and the coin slowly disappeared from everyday transactions. Today, finding a 1-cent coin, especially one from a specific year like 2005, can be a bit of a treasure hunt. So, what is the value of a 2005 1-cent coin today? In general, these coins are worth their face value in regular transactions. However, due to their discontinued status, they have gained some collector interest. In uncirculated or mint condition, these coins can sometimes fetch a premium. Typically, you might see these coins listed for anywhere between $1 to $5, depending on their condition and whether they are part of a larger collection. For collectors, the value of this coin can vary. If you have a well-preserved 2005 penny, it might be worth holding onto or even selling to a collector who values the historical significance of this coin. Additionally, coins in mint sets or those that have been preserved in exceptional condition might command higher prices. Moreover, the 2005 1-cent coin represents more than just its monetary value. It's a snapshot of a period when the Canadian penny was transitioning out of everyday use. It reflects the end of an era and a shift towards modernizing the country's currency system. In conclusion, while the 2005 Canadian 1-cent coin might seem like a small and humble piece of currency, it carries with it a rich history and a unique place in Canadian numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just interested in Canadian history, this coin is a fascinating artifact of a bygone era. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of Canadian coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Share your thoughts and any questions you might have about the 2005 1-cent coin in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring and appreciating the stories behind the coins you encounter. Next, we're diving into a fascinating piece of Canadian numismatic history, the 1-cent coin minted in 1994. Although it may seem like a small piece of currency, this coin holds a unique place in Canada's rich history of coinage. Join us as we explore its history, design, value, and what makes it so special. The 1-cent coin, often simply referred to as the penny, has been a staple of Canadian currency since 1858. The 1994 1-cent coin is part of a series that continued the tradition of featuring significant Canadian symbols and the reigning monarch of the time. Let's start with the history of the 1-cent coin. The Canadian penny has undergone several design changes over the years. By 1994, the coin featured a design that was both iconic and representative of Canadian heritage. The 1994 1-cent coin showcases a detailed maple leaf on its reverse side. This design, introduced in 1937, symbolizes Canada's abundant natural resources and the importance of the maple tree in Canadian culture. The obverse side of the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt. Susanna Blunt's portrait of Queen Elizabeth II was first introduced in 1989 and has become one of the most recognized depictions of the Queen. The design was praised for its simplicity and dignity, capturing the Queen's likeness in a realistic and respectful manner. The Royal Canadian Mint, established in 1908, has played a crucial role in the production of Canadian coins, including the 1-cent piece. By the early 1990s, the Mint was producing millions of pennies each year, with the 1994 coin being part of a large mintage. Regarding mintage, the 1994 1-cent coin had a relatively high production run. Approximately 677 million of these coins were minted, making it one of the more common pennies from this era. Despite this high mintage, the coin's value as a collector's item can vary based on its condition. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1994 1-cent coin. In terms of face value, the coin is worth just 1 cent. However, its value to collectors can differ. In circulated condition, these coins typically have a value close to their face value. However, in uncirculated or mint condition, they can fetch a premium. In uncirculated condition, the 1994 penny might be worth between $1 and $5. Coins that are graded higher or part of a well-preserved collection can be valued even more. Special editions or those with unique minting characteristics can sometimes command higher prices in the numismatic market. For those interested in numismatics, the 1994 1-cent coin is a great example of the era's coinage and design. It represents a time when the penny was still a common part of everyday transactions in Canada. With its high mintage, finding a 1994 penny is not particularly challenging, but finding one in pristine condition can be a rewarding experience for collectors. The discontinuation of the Canadian 1-cent coin in 2012 marked the end of an era. However, coins from earlier years like 1994 continue to hold historical significance. They provide a glimpse into Canada's economic history and the evolution of its currency. In summary, while the 1994 Canadian 1-cent coin might not be particularly rare or valuable in everyday terms, it carries historical and numismatic significance. It's a piece of Canada's past and a reminder of a time when the penny was an integral part of daily life. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the 1994 Canadian 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Worth of Coins, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content. Share your thoughts and questions about this coin in the comments below. Until next time, keep appreciating the stories behind the coins you come across.